If it came down to pee, I wouldn't do it.
I feel so next time on TheLesterBros.
This time on TheLesterBros?
This time on TheLesterBros. I mixed up the intro and outro.
This time on TheLesterBros, we're talking about pee
Yes.
Still.
and jellyfish.
What's your favorite pea smell? Like when you eat like asparagus or whatever?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to talk about that. I don't know, man. But
I know, I'm worried. Sorry.
if you're iron deficient and you eat a shit ton of beets, your pee will turn red.
That's cool.
So that might be a good test for iron deficiency, although it would kind of be counterintuitive. Because you wouldn't do that test and eat a shit ton of beets just for no reason, unless you're that way inclined.
I like red.
Speaking of peeing on people, I ordered the first 2 seasons of Wild Boys.
Wild boy.
Yeah. Steve-O's series of him and his friend fucking with animals.
Come on.
So like going onto a beach in Mexico and flipping jellyfish onto each other's backs and hanging out in a tree with a bunch of lions and getting and playing tug of war on the savannah with a hyena.
No, they're gonna die.
With a spotted hyena. Oh my god, I never knew how huge spotted hyenas were until that scene. Until that scene with Steve-O throwing meat at a hyena and he's like, fuck! I'm never fucking doing that again! But like the hyena is like the size of like a fucking bear. Like
They're
what
giant.
the fuck? Oh my god. That's so cool. I love canids.
Did we see some at the zoo?
Hyenas?
Yeah.
Think so, maybe.
I've been to 2 zoos recently and
Yes.
I can't remember what I've seen where.
Yes, we saw hyenas just
Okay.
kind of sleeping in the thing.
They look like a giraffe when they run because they have such a high shoulder and long neck. And then plus there's the spotted hyena, which is spotted, which makes it look even more like a giraffe. But Wild Boys is pretty quality.
Was it worth it?
So the mail didn't arrive today. It was supposed to arrive in the mail today, but the mail just didn't come today. So
What is today's nothing?
today is what?
Why would the mail not arrive? Or did just not your mail arrive?
Yeah, the mail. Our mail didn't arrive by like 7 something.
That's weird.
By like 6:50.
Here we are.
So
You got there?
usually it gets there like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got our mail today.
Ooh!
Come on, pick it up.
Oh my god!
You're gonna blow yourself up.
It's,
Is that close enough?
no.
Oh, come on.
Not even close.
I threw it at it and it just bounced back. Alright, spawn
Maybe you
again.
gotta set it on that ledge.
They just pop out of the sediment.
Yeah, free bombs. Come on, give it. God damn.
Oh my god!
Whatever, I have my own. Don't put it down there, Link. Stupid. Set it. There we go.
Ooh!
Well, I hit that
You
one.
did it,
There we go.
and you killed the guy.
Yeah. The twofer.
It'd be funny if it blew it towards you and that cutscene just like ate up all the timer.
Alright, this looks right.
Whoa!
Ooh, there.
You go so fast.
It's the Zora armor.
Wow.
Got flippers.
Jeez.
Guess I have to wear heavy boots to go through a door.
How does it go so fast with such short flippers?
Ooh, there. That's a piranha. Let me out. 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 Let me out.
Just absolutely latching onto your dick. Wow.
I don't want these piranhas.
Did you know kiwis have belly buttons?
What?
Kiwi birds have belly buttons, and they're the only bird that has belly buttons.
That is an interesting nature fact.
That is a super interesting.
Ding, ding, ding.
Why?
Because they hatch out of their egg with the yolk on the outside of the body just still attached. And then as over the next 10 days, they absorb it through basically a belly button. And it becomes internalized. And so they get a belly button.
I love that.
Isn't that adorable? It's fucking amazing.
No, that's good. That's a good science fun fact.
A factoid about kiwis.
I thought you meant kiwis like the fruit, and I was like, we got a bunch. Where?
Where are the belly buttons? They also don't look much like birds. I mean,
Birds are the best.
I think some people in the world believe that the fruit is the bird.
I mean, there are some real dumb people in this world.
I worked with a lot of flat earthers. And,
The Earth is flat.
I worked with a lot of people who asked me if the FBI kept me from going any further in Antarctica. A lot of people who were saying, "Did you see a big ice wall with just people in like fucking like special agent suits on the top?" Just like,
No.
are you?
Here's the stupidest thing that I've ever heard. Somebody asked a flat earther, like, well, what about Mars? Is Mars flat as well? And he said, no, Mars has been observed to be round. That was his answer. And I was like, the Earth has been observed to be round.
No. Here's where you're wrong about that. So, NASA is just it's basically this money suck on the American people. So, they own the idea of the Earth being round, and they come up with all these projects that don't actually do anything to get money from the American people to put money into something else. So, NASA is actually funding this fleet of UN ships, of thousands and thousands of UN ships that are patrolling the edges of the ice world. And it says in the Bible that the Earth was put on the 3 pillars, and you can't put a globe on pillars, so you put a plate on pillars. And so
You can't put round things on pillars.
the ice wall, there's also no gravity. So
Wait, are we just like flying upwards so fast that we stay on the Earth?
yes, actually. So
I've heard that one.
yeah. The ice wall keeps the water in the Earth, in our plate.
The ice wall?
Yes, the ice wall
Are
that
we in Game of Thrones?
the ice wall that surrounds everything.
Okay.
And in order to keep that wall safe, the UN has to keep boats patrolling it so that we don't lose all of our water in the world. So
Who was monitoring this before the UN was made in like 1940 whatever? Is that when the UN was made?
well, NASA actually censored all of the history of it, so there's no way for us to know because it's been censored out. Anyway, so this NASA monopoly on the truth that the Earth is flat, they just want your money to just follow the money, just do it.
Oh God.
That's actually what they believe.
I'm exhausted, and I know you don't even believe it.
I had that explained to me. I was like, oh.
The Earth is round.
I'm not even gonna try anymore. Just go hang yourself. Fuck.
They actually asked you if you were in Antarctica and you saw like people patrolling the
Yes,
ice.
multiple people in multiple situations.
Which job was this?
So
They
it
asked
wasn't
you?
just my job, it was also my art shows where I show stuff from Antarctica. People are like, oh, so you went to Antarctica, so you saw the ice wall and you saw the people on the ice wall, so and then you on boats and stuff. And yeah. And
No.
and then also in the jobs, my coworkers, a lot of them believed the Earth was flat. So if it ever came up that I had been to the poles or something, they'd ask me like if I saw any of the people on the ice wall or whatever. And then they'd also tell me about how fucking Mars used to be as beautiful and full of life as Earth was, but then global climate change happened to Mars, and the people didn't learn their lesson there, so they came to Earth to continue civilization, and that's what's gonna happen. That's what they think happened to Mars. That's what they think happened to Venus, and one of the moons of Jupiter, I'm pretty sure, was that people were there and they messed up the environment so bad that it was like, yeah. So this is the security guard that's at the Olympia Municipal Court.
What?
That's what he believes.
Oh, honey.
He's like 60.
Oh, no. I don't even know what to do with this information. That's heinous.
And people think he's totally normal.
Well, here on the Lester Bros.
You heard it first. Here first. People are fucking stupid.
We are roundies. We think the Earth is round. And we are proud of it.
I like that label. Around you. I am not a 0.1. I am actually a 0.0. That's how rounded I am.
That's so stupid.
Sorry, I gotta put my math degree to work somehow.
Math degree.
What math degree? You art.
You art.
You art.
I had to calculate colors and memorize the sizes of canvases: 16 by 20, 36 by 24. Fucking. Oh wow, 4 by 4. That's a square.
Good job. Are you gonna
Brilliant.
make me an art?
Brilliant. I am. Swears.
I really want it.
I'm gonna.
I usually don't ask people this.
I'm gonna make you a painting, and it's gonna be a genuine Halo bird series painting.
Yes.
And you, when that series becomes important,
Famous.
probably post-mortem,
I'm
then
gonna own one and I'm
then
gonna
you
make
will-
a butt ton of money.
yes, because people are gonna want to complete their collection by buying that piece, and you're gonna be like, 1 million, 2 million, no.
I only accept 11 million.
Breaking my balls, you know. Some artists.
How much should I ask for when I have this Halo?
Depends. It really,
Jefferson should put up a picture of one.
huh?
Jefferson should
Jefferson.
put up a picture of one of your bird halos.
What? That's Jefferson. Wait, what? I want you to put up bird head. Oh, fuck my ass. No, Jefferson. Not again.
Cool it.
Calm. Tranquility now.
Can you fall down a little hole there, that thing?
There's too much water. There's too much pressure.
I want. You too.
Ow!
P,
You sure you're good at playing this game?
P is
Well,
stored
with
in
the
the balls.
Wiimote, no. Nobody's good at playing Twilight Princess with a Wiimote.
Did you get that subliminal messaging?
What?
P is stored in the balls.
Well, why?
I said it in between sentences so that people would process it, but they wouldn't really think about it, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah, P is stored in the balls."
But that's not true.
That makes no sense. Yeah, that's flat Earth. NASA is a tax job
A tax job.
set up by the Democrats.
What?
Did you get that one down there?
What one down where?
There's a chest down
Chest
there.
down
I don't need a chest. I don't want a chest.
It's piece of heart shaped.
Yeah.
You would never want to.
Do you have the key that you need?
Yes, I have the big key, which is the only key I need.
That's it. We're gonna finish this game.
Yeah. This dungeon.
Next time on TheLesterBros, we're gonna finish the dungeon.
Yes.
I'm gonna get to the boss door first,
Yeah.
so we can start out with a bang. Boop. So the boss door in the central room.
It's been there all along.
Is it in the chandelier?
No, it's
Is
much-
it?
very much below everything?